Your moon sign can represent your relationship with your mother and what your upbringing was like. If your moon is in Aries, you could have had a very rough childhood and your relationship with your mother could have been rocky and turbulent. If your moon is in Taurus, you could have had a probably very good relationship with your mother. However, there could have been a fixation on food and also wealth. If you have your moon in Gemini, you could have found that your relationship with your mother could have been a little unpredictable and she could have had mood swings that could have had you intellectualize your emotions and repress your emotions throughout your life. If your moon is in Cancer, you had an amazing relationship with your mother and you could have been like a mama's girl or a mama's boy and you still have a great relationship with your mom. If your moon is in Leo, you could have been one of those kids that had like a show mom who wanted you to entertain them. If your moon is in Virgo, you could have had a relationship with your mother where she really cared about organization and cleaning. If your moon is in Libra, your relationship with your mom could have been more based on appearances and she could have wanted you to appear a certain way in order to look good in front of other people. If your moon is in Scorpio, you could have had an intense childhood and an intense upbringing, and this could have caused you to want to psychoanalyze people and dive deep into their psychological motivations. If your moon is in Sagittarius, your mom could have been more free-spirited and you could have had a more positive relationship with your mom. However, she could have traveled a lot when you were a kid. If your moon is in Capricorn, your relationship with your mother could have been kind of restricting when you were a child, and that could have carried on into your adult years where you feel like you can only really depend upon yourself and you need to achieve in order to feel happy. If your moon is in Aquarius, you could have had a very different relationship with your mother. She could have been a little distant in your life and you could have been raised by a sibling instead. And if your moon is in Pisces, your mom could have been very creative but also kind of distant in your life. You could have found yourself creating artwork in order to get positive attention.